There we go. It says we're live, and we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, and I guess for those that are on this channel every week, I appreciate you, and thanks for joining us. And for those that are new, welcome. And if you didn't see my comments in the chat, and by the way, be sure you're on live chat, not top chat. I keep forgetting to remind people of that every week, but I know it catches some folks occasionally. If you're new, you can email me, and I'm going to put that in the chat. It is in the chat, but I'm going to put it again just by itself. And I use PayPal and Pirate Ship for invoicing and for shipping. Get you the best deal I can on the shipping. And so I obviously need your shipping address, your real name if it's not the same as your YouTube name, and the information to access you on PayPal, which is usually an email. So that would be that. And of course, if you are sending stuff and you don't forget to include your YouTube name, which is different from your real name, please do that. I've had that happen. Somebody emailed me and they said, "Oh yeah, please ship it to this address," and I was like, I have no idea who this is because the real name and address didn't match the YouTube name. So okay. I do bidding increments of $1 up to $10 and $2 after that, or more, whatever you wish to do. But that's the minimum. Once I post sold in the chat, that's it, unless it's multiple items, and I'll explain when we do that, what happens. I do have a couple of silver and silver tone items tonight, so I will explain what's what when it comes to that. Hopefully you saw the preview. If not, that's okay. But I try to put out a preview usually the day before we do our auction. And I say we, it's my wife and I. So I want to make sure she gets the credit too here. Sorry, I was just fixing a light here. So let's see. That takes care of the business part of it. If you're watching later on and you don't see that an item is sold, you can email me and the email's in the chat. If you can't see the chat, I'll put it up on the screen at some point, possibly. I know it'll pop up on the screen at some point. And let's see what else. I guess that's pretty much it. That takes care of the business. I apologize. I know some folks were expecting me to do something last week, but Wednesday before Thanksgiving, this thing got a little crazy. And I just was a little tired and just a lot of running around, and I just didn't really feel like doing it. For those that are new, I actually still work. I was retired for 2 years, and now was asked to come back to work. I'm working part-time from home, so it's not so bad. Short commute. Walk upstairs to my office. So, but anyway, that's the way things are. Things are snowy right here. We got a winter weather advisory in effect for us here in Vermont, up in northwest Vermont. For those that are new to me, that's where we are. Up near, we're about 18 miles outside of the city of Burlington, up in the mountains, and so we are. It was snowing this afternoon lightly. It's really fluffy, powdery stuff. I guess. See, Killington. I know there's at least 2 or 3 ski areas that are open. Killington, I know. I think Jay Peak. I think Smugglers and Stowe are both opening this weekend, if they're not open already. And a number of the smaller ones are open. I don't know about Bolton, but the skiing is there. They've been making snow. The weather's been good for that. So, oh yes, hi Jeffrey. So yeah, thank you, Jeffrey. I was much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'll get it out. Anyway, so yeah, so we're doing okay up here. And I just was downstairs. I think it was getting around 30 degrees. So it's supposed to get pretty chilly by Friday. They're talking wind chills near 0 or below. So Jamestown, Rhode Island. Oh yeah, my boss is in Rhode Island. That I work, the company I work for, my manager. So, and I've yet to meet. Well, the thing about working remotely is you never meet anybody except through video contact generally. Although there's a handful of folks that are here in Vermont as well, and most of those I have met in person because we used to work in the office back in the day. So, and so a medical software company. So. But hey, Cassandra, thanks for joining. Aloha to you as well. So hope things. I know Hawaii. Yeah, you're nice and toasty where you are. So I'm sure. And Jeffrey, I know Rhode Island. They get those coastal storms. I know you guys. It seems like in the last several years, the coast has gotten much more snow than we have up north, which is really strange. But I think this winter is starting to shape up as a more normal winter. And so we'll see. We'll see. I don't mind the snow, not at all. I grew up in it, so the 20 below I can do without. But there's actually a benefit to that. Many people don't realize that. But yeah, there's a benefit to that to the the tick population. When I was growing up, there were no ticks. And I played in the woods all the time. Never worried about ticks. Now I can't even walk in my backyard without getting a tick on me. So that cold weather we used to get would kill them off. And now we've had some relatively mild winters for the last several years. And oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kim's great. I keep in touch with her and try to catch their auctions every night. And one of the reasons I picked this time slot is it doesn't overlap with Kim. I was going later. I was going from 9 to 11 and overlapped a little bit. And since I started working again, I'm moving earlier. So, but yeah, thanks. Yeah, Kim's great. One of our favorite YouTube auctions that we watch. There's several that we watch. We watch them all. A lot of them too. So, but okay. Well, I think that's Christmas season's coming. Yeah, Kim's fun. And I've talked to her in person. She's got some, because there were all these stories that people seem to know about her that I hadn't got caught up on and didn't know the stories. She's a Texan, all right, and some of the challenges she's done in her lifetime. Somebody could write a book about her. I think, I swear, but she's fun and great to talk to. And well, I don't talk to her in person because obviously we're 2,000 miles away, but talk to her on the phone, on chat, on private chats. So she's a lot of fun. Okay. So I have a mixture tonight. I think you saw that in the preview. Gonna do some Christmas stuff. I've been wanting to do a Christmas show, just couldn't pull it together. So I'm just gonna mix it in tonight, and also do a little about half and half, about half Christmassy stuff and half jewelry, and yeah, that's it. No purses tonight. No clothing. I never don't wear clothing very often anyway, but. So we'll start off with some Christmas stuff and see where it goes. And I'm trying to keep things pretty reasonable price-wise. So I'm not losing money on them, but I'm not, you'll see. So, Grove's Bargain, thank you. Hey, you got your package, great. I always worry when I'm shipping things. I had to ship a thing on eBay the other day that I was scared to death of. It was a jade carving. I was like, oh my gosh, is this thing going to survive? And I haven't heard any complaints. So, okay, we'll start off something simple. They're in a package. The package obviously has been opened. These are called unbreakable ornaments. And they were originally, looks like Walmart maybe. Yeah, Walmart. $2. How's that? $2 for unbreakable Walmart. You can see the original price was $3.48 years ago. I don't think you could find anything like that. Maybe you still can find bargains like that at Walmart. I don't know. But ornaments, unbreakable. $2. I just we'll do a buy it now. Anybody's interested in? Obviously, it's going to cost probably more to ship it than they're worth. So obviously, if you're buying something else tonight, you'll be paying $2 for these. They're really pretty. I mean, let's see if we can get the package open here without too much. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting in storage a long, long time. But they're really pretty ornaments. But they're probably plastic, I assume. acrylic or whatever. But there they are. I think they're like maybe 3 inches across or so. I'm guessing. Yeah, about 3-inch diameter. Any interest? So, well, oh, you burn wood. You burn firewood too, huh, Jeffrey? So do we. I got the wood stove going. So, all right, no interest in that. That's fine. I just throw that out there. If anybody sees that later, well, whatever. So, okay. Anybody interested in a little Santa? He's malleable. That's the word I'm looking for. Santa on the shelf kind of thing. What did I say with him? $6. We'll start him at $6. Is any interest? Let me bring the camera up. You can see him. So he's got this really long hat, and he's got whatever's inside that hat is pretty strong. You can see I can just hold right onto it. But everything's adjustable as far as I can tell. At least the legs are anyway. And so you could put him on the shelf if you wanted or whatever. But he's somewhat malleable and in pretty good shape. A little dusty maybe, but that's about it. It's interesting. He's got a gold vest underneath this red coat. Can't see it too much, but a little, even the shoes are a little bit like leathery, kind of interesting. So holding on to some, a little bit of, let me see if I can bend it so it doesn't roll, fall over. There you go. But, yeah. So, oops, I got to change what's on the screen there. Hang on a second. There we go. But yeah, so he's a cute little guy. Like I said, just a good decor piece. I think I could not find any names, labels, or anything else on him, but I say this hat is really long, and I think that's why I'm saying the intent. I think was that he could be, you could use the hat as a way to display him. So, but anyway, all right. And then we'll go into some ornaments, and then we'll get into some jewelry. Let's see here. They got some really interesting pieces. I can't remember I can't even remember where I acquired this stuff, and I don't think I honestly don't remember where it was came from. It's just stuff that's been sitting in my storage for a while. So the Santa included. So we'll pass on him. It's all right. Nice to see you all tonight. And I don't see you. I see you in the chat, but I don't see you. All right, we'll put him aside here. We'll just let him sit in the back. I've got these White House. I got this White House Historical Association Christmas ornament for 2010. Let's see, who was in office then? That was during Barack's, right? So comes with a booklet, and comes with this nice little booklet. Let me bring the camera down. Sorry. Music at the White House, Army Navy reception. It says, it's a historical thing. So showing you basically the picture there. And then it says Army Navy reception 1900. So I'm going to get some glare there. Let's see if we can cut that back. There. Not so bad there. But that is the ornament. And it's got on a ribbon, and it's in a beautiful little felt-like lined box. I have no idea what I wanted for this. What's that? Well, let's start this. Let's see. We'll stick with the. Oops, let me hide this other thing, and we'll say the 2010 White House ornament. Oh, let's start it at $6. How's that? Hope you can send. Oh, really cool! Send it on the fire truck. Oh, that is really cool. I have never. We've gone to parades, but never gotten involved with one directly. Yeah, going out in the fire truck. Yeah. They do that here too. The fire departments here do that. Go around with the fire truck in the neighborhoods. We've also got some folks that have some. There's the local concrete company has one of their massive cement mixer trucks, and they have the entire mixer part covered in lights, and the cab and everything. The whole truck is just covered in lights, and it rotates. The whole thing rotates. The mixer. A friend of mine used to be involved with that years ago, and he said that the contactors they have to use to make that work are really expensive apparently. But the local company, they go around all the neighborhoods for the kids to see it and stuff like that, and they go hit pretty much all the towns around here, at least the major portions of the towns. It's pretty cool. And so there's stuff like that goes on. I used to do quite a light show. Some of my videos are out there on YouTube on my house. Couldn't do it this year. Just didn't have the time or the energy. But and my neighbor who does a really nice show, couldn't. He had some technical problems. But there's 2 or 3 others that do some really nice light shows in the city of South Burlington that we go check out. And sometimes it's a lot of fun. So, okay. So there's the ornament. And nobody interested in that. That's okay. We'll pass on that. Excuse me. One of the things about running this wood stove in the house makes it very dry. I keep forgetting to get my cast iron kettle out. You should put a cast iron kettle on the stove with water to humidify it. The house. It's a cheap way of humidifying it. Okay, let's hide that. And then I've got another ornament. I'm going to do a couple of ornaments here, and then we'll get into some other stuff. I've got this porcelain from the Biltmore Estate. It comes with a booklet in a nice little box. And we'll do the same thing on this one. If there's anybody from those areas that have, so this is a fine porcelain ornament, it says, accented with 24 karat gold. It talks about the Biltmore house. This was from 1997. This ornament. So that's the back. You can see it's porcelain with the Biltmore house on it. The state. Get the camera, the light away from there. There we go. Very pretty. Anybody interested in that? You see, these are kind of collectibles, I guess. Or maybe more touristy things. If you've been to the Biltmore Estate, I'm not gonna leave it up there very long. We'll move on here real quickly. I think we'll pass on that. I know it takes about 7 to 10 seconds for the video delay, so we'll give enough time for that. But, I'm just throwing them out there because I see if anybody who's interested. Otherwise, I'll maybe just throw it out there on eBay or whatever, or Etsy. Okay, one last ornament, and this is for the McLean House. It's Appomattox Courthouse and National Historic Park, McLean House. I don't have a date on this one, but it's one of those 3D type of ornaments. Okay, put the light back around. You can sort of see that it's a 3D style ornament. And pretty cool. And it comes with a little card. This is the box it came in. And we'll say McLean House. We'll set the same with this one. We'll start this one at 5 because I don't know how much. The other two seem to be, when I've looked them up, they seem to be more popular than this one. But no interest in that. And that's fine. Well, like I say, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these, but we'll pass on that. And if anybody's interested, they can always shout out and say, hey, I want to see that again. So. Now, have anybody heard of Kurt Adler? Kurt Adler apparently is somebody that's well known. This is actually an ornament that came out of a shop in Burlington. And apparently he makes these, or he designs these, I should say. He doesn't make them. And this thing is a little crystal and frosted kitten, it says. And you really can't, come on, focus. I'm going to put it in my hand because I think it shows up better that way. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So a little crystal, frosted crystal kitten in a basket. And that's the back. And we'll set it down. You can see it's not very large. So, and we'll start this one at 5. Apparently he's a collectible. Also another person that's a collectible. So, just going through, checking off my list here as I make sure I don't come back to things. And we'll go to some jewelry next. Okay, and it doesn't show up now. Oh, I have the original box it came in. You can see Santa's World, Kurt Adler. It says handcrafted in Taiwan. It was originally from a shop in South Burlington called 'Tis the Season. Okay, now we'll pass on that. And come back in this box. Let's see, what do we start with? How about some Avon? I have this Avon pin. It's a multicolored. We'll start that at $6. Seems to be the number I'm throwing out there a lot tonight. But it is Avon. It's a multi 4-color crystal pin. You can see by size of my hand what the size of it is. It is marked Avon on the back, right? If that'll focus on that. You can see it right on the top crystal there on the back. So it's got a gold tone background. And it's got blue, pink, yellow, and clear crystals. My phone's dinging like crazy. The daughters are at it again. It's we have this group chat going on our cell phones. That we do draw names for Christmas, and so everybody has to put their suggested gifts out there. And apparently they decided tonight was a good night to do that. So, okay. So there's the Avon pin. Show it one more time up close. Very pretty pin. Will go nicely on a scarf or whatever. Gotta close something out here. Just a second before my computer gives me grief. There we go. Oh, I didn't pop that up there on the screen. So, okay. All right, we'll pass on that. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm going to alternate between jewelry and other things. Let's see here. I've got some bracelets. We have some silver tone bracelets. These, I have 2 of these. They're identical. They're dolphins. Dolphin there, dolphin there. It's a See it hanging there. And here's a clasp right there. It's a lobster claw style clasp. So, ooh, $6, I think. Again, we're going to stick with the $6 things. So I have two of them. So $6 a piece, or well, the starting bid is $6 a piece. So they're identical. They both have the dolphin charms on them with the little blue beads. If there's any interest in dolphin, I don't remember the length on them. I think I have to check. Let me take this one and tell you what the length is. Let's see here. The length is, I was going to guess 7, and I'm going to get 7-inch bracelet. If there's any interest, maybe it's better if I showed them on my hand here so you can get a better idea. You can see there's the dolphins there and the little blue beans. Okay. I am going kind of quickly tonight. I've got a pretty long list of stuff, and so I'm not going to dwell too much on some things. But if there's no interest in within a little while, I'm going to pass. Move quickly. Okay. Let's see this. I can find where they showed it. Okay. How about this? Is believe it or not, this is an ornament. This is a vintage ornament. I think it's from, I want to say it's from 1997 or something like that. 1990. Okay. And this is the 1933 Trivatory collection from Coca-Cola. And guess what that price is? 1933. Oops. Click in the right spot here. 1933 Santa ornament. And the Coca-Cola stuff is quite collectible, by the way. So, and we'll start this one at $6 as well. And he's in the original box. He's part of a collection set, as you can see here. And there's the back of Santa in the box. He's encased in plastic here. Clear plastic, only a Coca-Cola bottle in his hand, and a mask for some reason. I forget there's usually a story associated with these things. This one doesn't say Santa. This is 1933. Oh, here it is. There's a story on the side. I'm not going to read it, but there it is. But it has to do. I'm sure there must be some reason he's holding that piece, but there it is. You see Cassandra at 6. So anybody else interested, it'd be 7. Otherwise, it's going to go. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Oh, the whole box in itself, by the way, is about, I should probably tell from my hands, but the whole thing itself is about, the box is about 5.5 inches across and about the same height. The ornament itself, it looks like, is about 3 inches across. So it's sizable. Last call. Sold to Cassandra for $6. Thank you, Cassandra. We'll set that aside for you. Let me mark it down on my list. Okay. Well, let's stick with the Santa theme real quick here. We'll go with the. I've got some. These are vintage Coca-Cola coasters. I forget the date on these. There is a date. But they're highly collectible. What did I do? Here they are. These are $5. So I'm going to give you the Coca-Cola Santa coasters. We'll start this at $5. And this was from back in the, I think this was the 90s when I looked this one up. There's 4 plastic coasters. It says 4 plastic coasters right there on the bottom. Yeah, the original price is there on the top. That was from many years ago. Here's the back. It says used with hot or cold drinks. Distributed by Connemara Corporation of Ocala, Florida. Made in the USA. Not in China. Not made in China. See if we can get that without the glare. There we go. Assorted designs, it says, by the way. So they're not all the same. Any interest in the Santa coasters? Down like this. There we go. That's better. Oh, puppy's barking at something down there. Okay. Oops, I didn't put that up on the screen, did I? Okay. Let's see here. Now let's try some earrings next. Oh, you guys see, watch Santa. Those are coasters. Oh, 92. I just looked. I had it written down in my notes. That's from 1982. Those coasters. That's 32 years ago. Oh, wow. That's old. And they're still packaging. Oh, beat up on the edges, but they look intact. There they are. Okay, we'll pass on that. Okay. Got a pair of earrings. They're, these are stone with decorated kind of a acrylic bead, and I don't know if the copper beads are stone as well. And a silver tone shepherd's hook. We will set those there for a second and hide that. We're going to call these the green stone earrings. Just for lack of a better way of describing them. And we'll start those at $7. There it goes. Okay. So I will show them again up close here. I apologize. I usually have some way of displaying earrings a little better, but I can't see. This thing I have, this doesn't seem to work right. Let me see if I can work on this, but it probably won't. Just so they hang, so to see the way they hang. There, that might work. Get my hands out of there so you can see how they hang on a little bit. Put the stone. Yeah, gives you a better idea of how they, at least how they hang a little bit. Oops, that's what's a little kilter because it's not hanging quite right. Just the way I grabbed it. Yeah. Ah. And those, like you say, they are stone. I think I can't. My wife probably told me what they are, and I've promptly forgotten. I think they. I don't think it's a moss agate. It may be some type of an agate. Not really sure. It looks like it's about 2 inches long, roughly in width. So, if there's any interest in those, if not, I will leave that up there while I get the next item. Let's see here. Oh, this isn't really an ornament, but it is definitely related to Christmas. So we'll pass on these. And put those aside. Get that out of the way. I've got a cupcake silicone pot baking kit. And this out of the way. So it comes with a set of, I forget what it says here. Kit includes 6 silicone pots and 6 tree picks. And so basically you cook the cupcakes in the silicone pots and then you frost it and you put the little tree on top. So I think that was what the original. I haven't opened this package, so the pot is kind of, one of the silicone pots is kind of fallen over. Originally, you can see where it was originally positioned, but I think this thing got thrown around a bit, and so it didn't get. But the rest of them are inside in this packaging. It's unopened, brand new, and I don't even know what I wanted for this. Let me see if I wrote it down. Oh yeah, here it is. $5. Oops, yeah. We'll start this at $5. If there's any interest in that. Oops, let me get that up on the screen. So, silicone pot baking kit. The silicone is oven safe to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Staining coater resistant, reusable, and dishwasher safe. Includes a fill line for perfect baking. Never use silicone pots on gas or electric stovetops, hot plates, or under boilers. Do not use knives or other sharp utensils on silicone pots. Do not use abrasive sponge or harsh cleaners. Also great for baking brownies and serving sweet treats such as Krispy Kreme treats, candy, trail mix, and ice cream. They're made by a company called Brand Castle. So, is there any interest in that? Brand new. Okay, well, we'll pass on that. Oh, like that. And what did I do? That was the thing I just did. Silicone things. Okay. How about, what they're doing? There it is. Anybody a Star Trek fan? I've got the Commander Data Star Trek: The Next Generation keepsake ornament from 19. I think original price on this was $15 from 1997. So again, vintage. we'll start him at. I think I was. What did I do with him? Oh yeah, he's worth a lot. I'll start him at $8. He's worth a lot more than that. I did go out and comp a bunch of these just because I had no idea, and so I'm asking considerably less than what I saw them out there. I don't know if I ever opened this. I may have. Yeah, it's been opened. But he's still in the original plastic bubble wrap. So he's got his console and everything. And you can see where he hangs from here. Oh. Cool one. Oh, it's Star Trek growing up. Oh, growing up. Put him back in this box here if I can without. There we go. That way. Interesting Commander Data. Oops. And I didn't put him up on the screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we did that. I have some. Oh, I should grab one of these. I have these really interesting pins. It's not Christmas related, so we'll switch to that. We'll pass on this. And we'll go hide that. And I have. These are Wishing Well Studio. Apparently this woman's still on Facebook, so she's still producing stuff. And these are not mass produced, that's the way to put it. Handmade pins. So we'll start the bid on this one at $9. And you'll see it in a second here. So this one's on the original card. I have two of these. I have two different pins from them from the studio, and it is signed sort of on the back. I say signed sort of because it has the WWS copyright on the back. But these are not. This is each of these pieces apparently are unique. This one looks like it's supposed to be roses. I guess I don't know. You tell me. But okay, Jeffrey. But that's a pin right there from Wishing Well Studio. I have a second one of hers. Same price. If you're interested, that is a butterfly. And this one doesn't on a card, but there's the initials on the back of the studio. And so if there's any interest, show that up close. These are hand painted, I believe, from what I read on her site. Your pins go for 2 and 3 times this value. So depending on what they are. So I'm trying to give you a good deal. Okay. Not interested in the pins. It's fine. We'll pass on that. Oh, excuse me. And put those back. Those came from the estate that I've been working with. So, alrighty. And another item from this estate is right here. I don't know if I showed this one before. I may have. I can't recall. I may have shown this one pretty recently. Well, it's a hematite necklace. I haven't had a chance to fix my board, so I'm going to have to put it on the board and hold it and you can see it better. But it's a hematite necklace. Bring the camera up. Hang on. There. It is a 16-inch necklace. And it's hematite and with little silver tone accent beads all around. Part of my inventory tag. The clasp is a toggle style clasp. No markings on this whatsoever that I could find. So whether the toggle itself and all that is silver, I have no idea. It does seem to be tarnished a bit. So I'm going to assume that if it's not silver, it's silver plated on the toggle. I don't know about the beads themselves. But, what did I say on this guy here? Hematite, $10 start, I think. Oh, your cell died. Oh, that's a shame. Mine, I've been very happy with my Motorola. It lasts a long, long time. That's one of the things they were known for, apparently. Okay, sorry. Let me get rid of that pins of choice and go back to this hematite necklace, 16-inch, and we'll start this at $10. This came from the estate. This woman had some nice stuff. But, let me take it off the board here and you can see the whole thing properly on the table. This down a little better. There we go. Okay. Yeah, one of the things unfortunately, with my current connection, my computer is currently going through a wireless connection instead of a wired connection. And yet I've had no problems, so I've been very happy tonight. Usually I have it connected, but my other computer's connected to it right now, and I didn't have a chance to swap them over. So, okay. No interest in the hematite. We'll pass on that. And back with the estate stuff. Like I said, I'm alternating between the jewelry and Christmas stuff I've got. This is really interesting. This isn't. I've got 2 of these, and so I'm going to put them both up. They're not the same, but so let me put that up and bring this up. So, and these are from, what year was this? I forget year. 1989. These ornaments. Okay, so and where did I have on my list here? Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's going to be a familiar sounding number. We're going to start this at $6 for choice. Now, what is interesting about these? They're an ornament that actually moves. It's mechanical. Yes, that's what I say. It says right on the side, caution, not a child's toy. What it does is it plugs into, you unplug one of the lights in your lights. It shows you on the picture here. You unplug one of your lights and you plug it into the same socket where the light was, and the ornament turns. So this one's a balloon with Santa in it. Now you could use it without, obviously plugging it in. And this one is a cat playing with an ornament. You see that? I think again. And these both came from this 1989. So vintage by any means. And so it says you string your tree with lights, you plug an ornamentation motor that's included into that socket, and using an ornament hanger that's not included, position the ornament motor under the overhanging branch, trim or bend branches to allow the ornament to rotate freely. Simply hang your ornament on the hook of the ornamentation motor, and it says use only with 35, 50, or 100 steady burning miniature light sets. So I don't know if it would work with a LED set. I these are, I don't, the box is a bit rough here, but I can't remember what these even went. Yeah. Oh, this side shows it that let me see if I can get the lighting in there. There we go. There we go. Move my light. Yeah, now you can see that one on the inside much better. The little balloon on that side, and then the back, the other side. So even if it's not even if you didn't use the motor, I think you'd still have a pretty cool looking ornament. But there's the other side. So, yeah. In our household with our cat, I don't know if I'd want to put these up, but but anyway, yeah. You remember those, Steph? That's cool. Like I said, I have two of them, and it says motor included. See the picture right there. It shows the little motor that you hang it from to turn, and then okay. Just make a note of that. Those were up. Cat. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how we doing here. We're doing okay on time. Yeah, 9:20. Pair of earrings. I think is what I'll do next. Some earrings. Okay. All right, we'll pass on those. Oops, I didn't put it. I want to just put it up on the screen briefly, just in case somebody looks at the video later and says, "Oh, I want those." So, okay. So there they are. And sometimes the chat isn't always the best way to, or if the audio is not good or whatever. Okay, so we got a pair of earrings. I can tell you right now that the shepherd's hooks are stainless. Not stainless. They're silver, I believe. So, camera back down. So these are not small earrings. I'm just giving you. These are probably all together. The angel itself is just a little 2 1/4 inches that way, and about 1 3/4 inches that way on a hook. And so let me pass on the other thing first, like that. And then the angel earrings. What did she say she wanted for those? $6. So we'll start these at $6. Now I'll bring them up close here so you can see it better. And if you don't want to use it as an earring, you can always, use it for something else. But even as an ornament, it's got a little clear, like crystal thing on the top of it, and bent wire, and that's the back. This is a silver tone. Angel earrings. Then I'm going to show another pair of earrings after that. Trying to find them right on my list here. Give me a second. Okay, oh, there they are. Okay, no interest in the angel earrings, so we will pass on those. And another pair of earrings. They're very tiny, little post earrings. They're kind of a amber color, yellow, whatever. Not getting the light on it just right. Let's see if I can get. There we go. In their post, you can see, and they like a leaf shape. They are a leaf shape in yellow, and I know that's not really catching the light the way it should. I'm trying to move my light around so I can try and get you to see the leaf shape and everything. I might take it off the card. We'll start these at $4. Let me take it one off of there. Easier against my hand and get a better feeling for it. It is the way the shadows are hitting it. It's kind of strange, but it is kind of like two. There you go. That shows the color better. But very sparkly, actually. Keep it on the card so otherwise they get separated and harder to find in my bin of stuff. Okay. Well, we'll put that up on the screen real quick here, and I'll mark off that I've shown. And we'll do some more Christmas stuff. Yeah, let's do this one and this one. Okay, we'll pass on this. And pull it aside. So, I have a spode. I don't know if anybody knows that. That's apparently a well-known. That's going to be next. Spode bear. And spode bear. We'll start him at $9. And as you can see, it's new in the box. Apparently, spode is really well known. I'm trying to see when this is where it's made in China, of course. Puppy ornament, they call it. And I'm trying to see what year it's from. We have a date on there. I don't see it. No, no, it just says wipe clean only. So ceramic. That gives you an indication. And then the next one I'm going to show is the other one you saw. Well, actually, this one's going to be the Pizza Hut one, and that's also going to be $9. Ooh, can't spell ornament. Ornament. It's also $9 start. Oh. We'll do it this way. $9 for choice. And the Pizza Hut one went for originally over $20, according to the sticker on top. Christmas to go, 1 year limited edition, and that year was 1993. I don't know if I can get that out of there. It's in the plastic, so yeah, you can sort of see it there. And the original little plastic container. Box is a little rough, but not bad. But considering it's the age of it. Any interest in either of those? If not, we will go on and pass and go to some jewelry. Okay. Well, let's see. This is a piece that my wife came across. Hang on a second. Take it off this card. This is a vintage piece in the 50s. Necklace, matching bracelet. And the bracelet's all twisted and caught up. Here we go. All right, let me get that off the screen. All right, so what this is I'm going to type this up. So 1950s pink thermoset. Set. And we're going to start this one at $12. Thermoset's very similar to Big Light. And so there's a little hang tag thing here on here, but that's really only for the hook here. You see it's just a hook for on the end here. And that's the necklace. And then there's the bracelet. And the bracelet is one of these kind of the flip and clip pieces. And this is vintage all day long. And I think the bracelet's probably going to be about $7, I'm going to guess. Yep. It's just a hair over $7. But, oh, I misspelled thermoset. Thermoset. Sorry. Forgot the E. But anyway, that is it. That is really nice piece. I think this is 16. I should write it down. I can measure it really quickly. Of course, it is a bit of adjustable depending where you put the hook. But, that might be 18 now. Look at it. 16. That's right. So close to the 15 actually. 15 inch. Okay. Yeah, very pretty. And the pink, I think, has come out pretty nicely at least on my screen here anyway. as a necklace and bracelet set. We actually were hoping to find the ear. There supposedly may even be earrings to go with this. We've not come across them. But this is again for a vintage piece from the 50s. This is really good deal. So, but okay, we will go on to the next few items. Oh, I see Stefan at 12. Well, thank you, Steph. Let's appreciate that. So we'll say going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Steph, $12. Thank you, thank you. Now I have that nice little box. I'm putting that in. Oh, I meant to mention too. Anything, if you're buying jewelry for me and you want either a gift box or a gift bag, we have these really pretty. Shoot, did I bring one? I didn't. We have these nice little, like a not silk, but they're like a silk pouch. Anyway, that's available. I will put that actually in a box and package that thing tightly because yeah. But thank you, Steph. Thank you. Mark that as sold. Put your name down. Alrighty. Okay, I'm one more of the silver tone type bracelets with lobster claw clasp. This one's like for a teacher. It's got an apple on it, a pencil, a couple apples actually. Looks like a student book, things like that. And I'm gonna guess that this is also 7-inch, but I'll measure it just to make sure. And what was I at? Bracelets. No, let me measure it here. Well, 7-inch. Yeah. And this is the teacher bracelet, $6. If you're somebody who wants to give a gift to a teacher, so a nice charm bracelet. What does that charm say? Oh. ABC. Okay. The apple. Say student. So, and you're always looking for a nice gift for a teacher, but you don't want to be too extravagant. There we go. I've only got a few more Christmas things left, and the rest is jewelry. Okay, no interest in the teacher bracelet. Pass on that. I got this really interesting little wallet. I believe it feels like leather. It really does, and it's made by a company called 22 Carat. See what it says there? CR 22 Carat. That's the name of the company. So I looked this guy up. This is vintage. This came from the estate, so this is why it doesn't surprise me. 22 Carat. Labeled. Wallet. And I looked this guy up, and wow, what people were asking for this thing. Crazy. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'll start at $9. And it's got a little snap, and it opens up like that, and it's got a pocket here as well. So it's just a cute little wallet, but to me, it feels so much like leather. And I think because it's vintage. When I looked it up, it didn't say, but if you look at the inside, that does not look. That looks to me like leather. Right there, the back of the leather, and it's got a little tab. You can fold that in there. So I guess you could use it for coin or whatever, or maybe a few credit cards or whatever. But it snaps. Shut. And there's the back of it. And I don't know why I call it 22. I guess that's the name of the company. 22 karat. So, and this got a gold tone here and white bordered. Anyway, I thought I'd put it out there. If you're a reseller and you saw what these were going for, you might be interested. I don't know. Or you just want it for yourself. Cute little gift, vintage gift. I can't remember if it goes back to the 50s or earlier, but it's been around a while. So, okay. I'll do a couple more Christmas things, and then the rest of it will be jewelry. We'll pass on this. Little wallet. Okay, I have a Lolita ornament that's labeled Christmas lights for the brand. And I had it upside down, didn't realize what it was right away. It's a wine glass. And this Lolita ornament wine glass. We'll start this one at $8. And that is going for a lot less than what I saw it going for. I couldn't believe it. So it is a brand, Lolita. Love my mini wine Christmas lights. And you see it's a wine glass, mini wine glass. But it's decorated. And there's a tag on the inside. Oh, no, it's still sealed. It's never been opened. Even the bottom of it's something written on it. Oh, happy holidays, it says on the bottom of the wine glass. And even the stem is a little decorated. Apparently these are collectible, I guess. Oh, it's from UNESCO. That explains it. In 2016. So, okay. And I'm going to keep that up there too long. Again, this is a collectible item, so it's not so much. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the rest of the Christmas stuff out, and then the rest will be just jewelry for the night. Okay. We'll pass on this. And put that aside. We got a heritage pottery. Somebody wrote all over it for some strange reason. Not sure why. It looks like it says 1998. Heritage pottery. And what did I do with that one? $5 on that. It's obviously start with $5, and it's a little nativity scene. One Mary, one Joseph, one baby Jesus, three wise men, one shepherd, one angel, one cow, one donkey, and one sheep. And it's vintage pottery. It says limited edition on the side. They all say that, right? Sorry, I'm a bit of a skeptic when it comes to stuff like that. When I say things like that. It is made in China. Decoration only, not a child's toy. Let me see if there's a date on here anywhere, but I don't see one. Somebody did write a date on the top in pen, 1998. That sounds about right, probably. Is any interest in that? That'd be, if you don't have a lot of space, you just have a shelf or a desk or something that you want to put that out on, it'd be perfect for that. We will pass on that. Just as I say pass doesn't mean, somebody come back later, you can always say, hey, I changed my mind, I want that. All right, last Christmas item, sort of, as far as decoration goes. This is a vintage pin. I gotta find on here. Oh no, I have one other Christmas thing. Well, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. So this is a vintage Santa pin. Still on the original card. It says "Just for You." And here's the back. You can see the pin. Old Santa pin. Hey, Merlini. No problem. I know you. You'll go back and look at the video. Okay, what did I say? Santa pin. So this is a vintage Santa pin. We'll start this one at $7. Anybody interested? Brand new, still in the plastic. I don't know what it's quite firm. Right? You almost can't tell if it's a resin or ceramic, but it's sparkly. Just little decorations on it. And it's still in the original card. Excuse me. Okay. All righty. Oh, the wallet? Yes, sure. Let me write it down for you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. And the leaf earrings, okay. Thank you. And the butterfly pin. Okay. That was the WWMs. Okay. Right. Yep. No problem. That's okay. I'm not going to complain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 items. Okay, gotcha. Not a problem, Marlene. Thank you for your purchases. Okay, no interest in that pin. So we'll go on to some. I have one other Christmassy item I might show. We'll see here. Look at this horse necklace, and I'm trying to get this to hang correctly. There we go. And these are horse and earrings with rainbowy colors. These are on shepherd hooks. There, horses are. I don't know if that'll come off there. I think it's fastened in there. It's got the little plastic piece in there. Yeah. I think I'll show it that way. There we go. So horse and earring necklace set. Okay, Jeffrey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Appreciate your sharing. Yeah, I got to get up in the morning too. That's why I usually finish this up by 10:30. So, Okay, where was I? Oh, the horse and earring set. Horse necklace and earrings. I hope so I can spell necklace and earring. You think I type on the computer all day? You think I do that at night? We'll start this. I think I wanted 8. Yes, 8. For that. And I'll show it up close here. There's no name on it that I could find on the bag. It's not signed or anything, but very colorful piece with a sturdy chain and the earrings. Again, I didn't see anything on the back of the earrings either. If there's any interest in that. It's still on the original. I think it's still on the original card. So I don't know if it was ever used. Before I lose this little plastic piece. Put it back on here. Already, I'm dropping it already. Of course it is. There. Just has those little rubber backings on its earrings. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oops. Obscuring it. There we go. Okay. We're going to pass on that. We're going pretty quickly tonight, Marlene. So I went through something like 30 items or something already in just the hour and a half. So, okay. We'll take that off of there. Now, I do have this really interesting piece here. And this one, I'm pretty confident this is on sterling. I didn't get a chance to measure it, but I can't guarantee it. But I believe this is a piece of sea glass with a seahorse charm on it, on a very nice necklace. So and we're going to start this at, what did she say? $11. Now, I'll show everything up close here in a second. Give me, just bear with me. I'll put some of the stuff away. Okay, so there's the nice piece of green sea glass. By the way, we hunt for sea glass in the summertime on the beaches and stuff, and you can always find brown because beer bottles typically brown. And we do this up in Canada. This isn't a piece we found, but we have found some red and some purple, which is really rare. Green you can find a little more common, but not that common. Not as common as a brown or clear. But I Marlene, I just got this and I didn't have a chance to test it. I've just been too busy to dig out the kit and test it. And it's not marked anywhere. I should have done the magnet test on it. So that's why I'm not asking. If it was sterling, I'd probably ask a little more. If I was guaranteed that it was sterling. So, but it just, you know how you look at something and you say, boy, if that's not sterling, it's at least sterling. It's at least silver plated. And it's a long necklace. I think that's, let's see. Yeah, 20-inch chain on that. I see Marlene at 11. So so I can't promise. To me, it just from the feel of it and the look of it, to me it seems like it does not tarnish or anything. It's very clean. The seahorse is kind of cute, and they did a nice job of wrapping the sea glass. It's a kind of a concave piece. Get the stay. There we go. Really, really delicate little chain. So I see your bid at 11. Yeah, my granddaughter's amazing at finding sea glass, and she's 18 now. And over the years, she's collected quite a bit, and has had at least a couple pieces made into jewelry, and some that she may make into jewelry herself. So we'll say going once, going twice. Really? Males, huh? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, and sold to Harmony for $11. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me write your name down. And put that aside with the wallet. Okay. Where am I? Oh, yeah. I got one last little piece. This is not gold. It's gold tone necklace. This looks like about a 16-inch chain on it. Cross with little pewter hearts on the top, and I'll show it up close in a second. I just want to get a measurement. I'm going to guess it's 16-inch chain. We'll start this. Oops, spell necklace. We'll start this at $5. Just gold tone, so nothing really fancy about it. You can see the cross as a kind of a pewter colored interlinking hearts on it. And there's the back, just so you see. No label, no markings. I couldn't find anything on there. Let's get your usual clasp there. I didn't see anything on the tag. It's just any interest in that. Newlywed jewelry. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Just going through my list here and see if I forgot anything. No, so sure that. Oh, almost forgot. One really strange. What did I do with it? Okay. I must have put it in the box. That's what I did. Okay. We'll pass on this. Oops, I didn't put a price in it. Oh, yeah, I did. Didn't show it, that's all. Okay, and we'll pass on this. And you can hear what I'm bringing. Okay, I'm going to have to bring the camera way up for this guy. Little elf hat with bell on the top, knit. Excuse me. Oh, I wasn't going to ask a lot for him. How about $5? Anybody interested? So, like I said, I knew I had one or two more Christmas things. Actually, I got a whole box of Christmas stuff behind me I could dig into. I might do that just to cap off the evening here. Anybody interested in funny little hat, bells on the top, little brass colored bell. Yep, I know it's coming fast. 3 weeks. Somebody was saying this afternoon when we were talking, saying this is the shortest, one of the shortest distances between Thanksgiving and Christmas because how late Thanksgiving was in November. And they're talking about how close between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Usually, a lot of people start thinking about Christmas after Thanksgiving as far as shopping. Well, not my wife; she started shopping 2 months ago. But yeah. Alrighty, we'll pass on the Pat. I do have a few more ornaments. I forgot that I had them back here in the box behind me, so I will, if there's any interest, I'm going to put them out there, and we'll just do a, bring the camera back down. And get the stuff out of the way. Okay. So this is what they call a sandy cast Christmas ornament. And I have this something called Raz Imports. A little it feels like it's got a rough finish to it. It's really interesting. So the snow feels textured. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Let me get rid of this off the screen. And what else we got here? Oh, I forgot I had him in here. Huh. Now let's do this one separately. So, anybody interested in a little? I guess it's a Scotty dog. No, it's not a Scotty dog. What kind of dog is it? Anyway, a little dog or a little thing. Yeah, Maine. Yeah, I grew up in Maine, sort of. Yeah, I've seen barns like that in Maine. Yeah, absolutely. I did learn an interesting thing. Weird history. Pick up here. I went to watching stuff. That if you ever seen these barns where the first floor is smaller than the second floor actually hangs over the edges of the first floor by several feet on each side. They did it on purpose because the towns were taxed based on the square footage of the first floor. So if you made the first floor, 20 by 20, and you made the second floor 30 by 30, they charge you for 20 by 20. I thought that was really kind of crazy, weird little thing that people figured out how to get around the tax system. All right, so let's see ornaments here for choice. Oh, we'll start them at $4. I just don't know much about the sandy cast one. Maybe it's worth a lot more than that. I have no idea. The ceramic one, it's this Raz Imports since 1979. That's the back of it. But it's very light, but it feels like it's glass. So fragile. So. And then we'll do the next one, and that'll be. I think I'll call it a name after that. I do have another White House ornament. If anybody's interested in those. I'm just getting more than one. Oh my goodness! I have a bunch of those. I forgot I had a whole ton of those. I have. All right. Let's piling it up here. All right. No interest in those. I'm gonna pass. Okay, I showed these earlier. I can't remember what I was asking, but I'll probably keep the price about the same. Yeah. Okay. So I have the White House ornament from 2008. These are what are called commemoratives. And I have one from 2011. trying to get them so you can see them here. Now I'm going to set them all up. I have one from 2012. And I have one from, I'm going to bring the camera up. You'll see them better in a minute. One from 2007. And I don't know what to do with the other one. I guess put it away someplace. All right, I'm bringing the camera up and down like that so you can see them and bring them up close. So, and they all come with little certificates and boxes and things like that. Put it out of the way. Okay, I'll explain each in a minute. Let's see, a choice. Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, choice of White House White House ornaments. We'll start these at $5 for choice. Okay, so this is the one from 2012. And you can see it's a bit of a three-dimensional ornament. They all pretty much are. This one is the one from 2007. And each has a historical significance. The little insert explains each one. Why. This one is from 2011. And this one really, to me, this is the one. This one and the car are the two prettiest ones. This one is from 2008. Like I said, each one comes with a little thing explaining why. Like this one here, historical. It's from the White House Historical Association, and so they explain the significance of the ornament. If there's any interest in any of those. They come in nice little boxes, and yes, they can be displayed or hung on your tree. I think so. These 2008, 11, and 12. Yeah, these would all be the Obama administration, right? So roughly, if my memory serves it correctly. So yes. Alrighty. Okay, well, we'll pass on those. And I got one more thing. Let me just box these up properly. See, they come with these little certificates, explains the significance of each. So, all right, the last thing here, still in the original box. And that's this little porcelain little porcelain trinket box. I think it's porcelain. Hinged keepsake box, individually hand painted, ideal gift item, perfect for holiday decorating. It says porcelain, yeah, porcelain box. And you can see I have the original packaging. It came in. Made in China. Hand painted though, gold colored, really pretty. Oops, let me get that off the screen. Oh, keepsake box. We'll start this at, oh boy, I have no idea. I need to look this one up. How about $7 start? Does that sound fair? It says toys there on the bottom. Get up close, you can see the detail in it. If it'll focus, there we go. Oh, okay, Marlene. I don't see anybody else. Say going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold for $7. Marlene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back in that nice foam package. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, cool. Alrighty. Let me switch cameras here. Alrighty. Well, thank you, everybody. And I usually try to go to about 10:30, but I actually went through a list of over 30 items. So I know I went really quickly. I know, like I said, I still have this box of stuff over here. Like it has, tins and playing cards, Coca-Cola nostalgia playing cards, Santa on them, all kinds of stuff like that I didn't even go through, and some more figures and all that kind of stuff. So that's what it is. You'll probably, if you go into my eBay store, some of that stuff will probably show up at eBay eventually, but not this year, probably next year. Now, getting too late to do that for this year, especially with shipping. So, and if you're not aware, post office has been warning people. eBay is not that busy for me right now, Marlene. No, I made a sale yesterday, but it's been pretty slow. I don't have a lot of items out there. I have like 100 and something, 130 items or something out there. It's mostly stuff I don't put in the auctions. But I'm sitting on, last time I looked at my inventory, something like, I don't know how many thousands of items I've got sitting on right now. So I've got, right now, just looking at what I have over there, probably close to 300 albums, vinyl, and I've got another 4 boxes sitting in storage, and then a bunch of stuff in the estate I need to try and sell. I got some really interesting stuff in that estate. Some of the African stuff I have that she collected, some carvings and things like that I got to put out there. And I've got, what's the other thing I was thinking about? Oh, I've got a vintage train sets and things like that. I just got to spend the time doing it. Weird, a little oddball things I picked up, like 8mm films. Things like that. 8mm. I actually had a chance to pick up an 8mm projector a while back, and I blew it. Didn't get it. Next time. So, because then I could say, "Hey, look, I could do a video." Yeah, I know what you mean. We don't have a big home either. Thankfully, I have a barn, and what's not affected by temperature can be stored out in the barn. So, but anyway, looking forward to the holidays regardless. And we didn't do a light show this year. I just didn't have the energy or the time. So, as I think I mentioned at the beginning, I did put some lights out, my Christmas lights out and stuff. But I do, and I keep saying I'll put some videos out of some of the interesting stuff we have, like a Victrola. I put one video out of that already, but I'll put another one out that's got a little more detail. And then my wife's absolutely gorgeous dollhouse that her and my granddaughter worked on. I need to do a visual tour of sometime. I think some people who's in the dolls' houses would love it. So, but anyway, thank you all for being here, and you can see you next week. I think, yes, yeah, we'll definitely be back next week on Wednesday again. If not, I may try and do Sunday evening. I keep saying that, but I think I may try and do it this week if I have the energy and the time. And it'll be a mixture of stuff again. So Christmas, getting too late to ship some of the Christmas stuff, so we'll see. But Everybody have, yes, great. Everybody have a safe weekend. That's good. And y'all take care. Thanks for being here.